Hello, today we are here to talk about how to set the frequency in drive and AGSD. In the previous tutorial, we reviewed the method for starting up drive and AGSD together. In drive and AGSD, you can specify different frequency setting methods from parameter group 3.7. To access this particular parameter, you need to press the mode key on your device, and then from the parameter menu that appears, carefully select parameter group 3.7 by using the up key to navigate through the available options. As you can see, it has several different modes available. In this post, we will teach you 3 of the most important and widely used methods: applying frequency via the keypad, analog voltage input, and analog current input. Let's review the first mode, which is applying frequency via the keypad. I enter parameter DRV 3.7 and set it to the keypad option. Now, I can apply the frequency to the drive via the keypad, but where should I enter this frequency? I can do this from parameter DRV 3.1. Now, the drive is running at a frequency of 40 Hz. If I want to set the frequency to 6 Hz, I go into parameter DRV 3.1 and set it to 6 Hz. I press the PERG key to save it, and the frequency is applied to the drive. Before we move on to modes 2 and 3, which are applying frequency through analog voltage and current inputs, you need to pay attention to this point. For analog inputs, we need to specify for the drive what frequency to apply to the motor in response to the received signal. To do this, we need to specify 4 points for the drive: the lower limit of the signal, the upper limit of the signal, the upper frequency limit, and the lower frequency limit. Now let's test modes 2 and 3 together. To test the analog voltage input, I'm currently using a simulation module. Next, I go into the DRV safe parameter and set it to V1. Now, I need to set the upper and lower limits for both the frequency and the signal. To do this, from the parameter menu, I enter the input parameter group. And from the InSafe 8 parameter, I select the lower limit of the signal. From InSafe 9, I set the lower frequency limit. From InSafe 10, the upper signal limit, and from InSafe 11, the upper frequency limit. Now let's test it together. I've set this up for the drive. For InSafe up to 10 volts, control the motor up to 6 Hz. I'm going to run the drive. Let's see if it works or not. As you can see, as we increase the signal, the frequency applied to the motor increases. And as the signal decreases, the applied frequency decreases as well. So the safe mode and frequency application are being controlled through the analog current input. I'm going back again to parameter VC7 and setting it to current open parenthesis, I close parenthesis. And from the set of input parameters, I adjust parameter IN50, the lower limit of the signal, IN54, the lower limit of the frequency, IN55, the upper limit of the signal, and IN54, the upper limit of the frequency. Now if I run the drive will control the motor speed from 30 to 60 Hz for every 4 milliamps of input.